Even Friday's game seemed quite close, and then just was Saturday's game, closer than the final score would indicate.
Yeah, the whole weekend, it's tough when you don't come away. You try, you don't get any points. But I guess not in a nutshell, but we know where we're getting into going there. And as a coach, you want to win. That's your ultimate goal, is to win games. And we know our opponents was going to be good, and let me tell you, they are good. We know the environment is going to be hard to play in, and it's a hard environment to play in, especially that rink. But in the back of your mind, you're looking at the way our guys competed. And again, I know we didn't win, but in your back of your mind, hey, we got something here. If we can just keep working this thing and learning the systems, and we know we got a super young team, but it's hard for me to stand here and say you're happy when you don't win, but I guess I'm very optimistic what's going to happen if we can just keep working the way we are.
Was there anything that you learned about your club this weekend that you didn't know already?
Well, I think our club learned how good you have to be. Their team, again, they're laden with major, junior, French Canadian players, some of the few, and let me tell you, they can score. I think that's a big difference, obviously, from their team and our team. When they got some chances, they scored. We had some chances, maybe we didn't score on. Territorial, we were with them the whole time. I mean, it was an empty net game, and empty net goal in the first game, and actually, as you said, Ryan, the second game, it was 3-1 in the third, and the second period, arguably, over all the games we played this year, could have been our best period.
Yeah.
And we gave one up, I think around 7-minute mark, one in the third, 4-1, and we didn't sag, but we started pressing a little more to try to get back in it, and we give them a couple more chances, and obviously they scored.
Bill, give me 2 keys to beating Queens this weekend and getting into the win column.
I think the 2 keys, we have to have more maybe puck possession in the offensive zone, not off the rush when we get it. Power play was a hard thing this weekend, and the penalty kill. The first game it was like penalty after penalty on both sides. It was hard to get guys in the game. So power play has to be pretty good, and our penalty kill has to be good. The two special teams, and just to play with smart hockey, read the game. We make little mental errors that I think we talked about this before, and it's not physical. It's just more reading the game, like pinching up when there's a line change or stuff like that. But I think just at least to answer your question, that's special teams got to be good, and we got to use our speed.
Anyone that stood out in your mind this past weekend?
You know what? Billy Jenkins played pretty well, and again, he missed the weekend. I thought he played pretty well. As a coach, you look who plays poor. I can't really pinpoint one guy who was, I use the term red rotten, and there was nobody. But with that being said, we got some guys who left back home. Garrett Gray, I think, might be ready to come back this week. We're going to monitor him during the week and see if he can be able to play. I played Jeff Bosch. He played really good on Friday night, and I wanted to give Devin Green a crack because I just wanted him to get to see the level that he has to get to, or the team has to get to, and it was a good experience for him. He played all right. Maybe one he wanted back, but I'll play Braschi on Friday night and go from there.
Bill, talk a little bit about the Queens Golden Gals. What do you know about them? What kind of team are they, and I guess what do you have to do to counter them?
I think they're got some offensive pop. I know there's 3 or 4 guys that played with these guys here, Cody Alcock and Sam Shute, Billy Jenkins, and they played on some teams with them. I forget the one kid's name. He's pretty good, little wee guy. But they've got 3 or 4 major junior players that are really good. And again, I'm not degrading them all, but it's like probably every team a little bit depth-wise on defense. I don't know how good it is.
Right.
I think their goaltender is pretty good. But we just got to play our game, and we play with a tremendous amounts of pace, I've found so far, and speed. And we got some guys that can really skate. And if we can keep our conditioning up, and we're working hard off the ice at that, so we can run 4 lines, and if we can keep that up, I think it's going to pay dividends in the end.
How far away do you think this team is? I mean, you mentioned the mental mistakes. I mean, obviously, you want a team that plays with speed, and you want a team that plays with pace, but you also want to pair that with, some mental fortitude, I suppose.
Well, you know what? I think with the young group, as we build this, as we go, we have to use awful lot of video. That's what I was doing in there right now, and show them what happens. But as far as being how far away, I don't know. I mean, it's going to take a while. I mean, here we are in a 3-1 game in Three Rivers against a powerful team, and you know what? We had them on the run in the second period. We come out and we make one, maybe, well, it wasn't maybe, it was a bad pinch, and they get a 2-on-1, sort of a 2-on-1, and they get a chance and they score, and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And you got to show them that. It's not really the pinch, it's the time of the game and the way the game's been played. We feel if we could have stayed in there and maybe even get a lucky one or a greasy one, as they call it, things could change, because they got frustrated too. And as I say that, I know he didn't win, but we had them frustrated a few times, and they didn't like what was coming at them either. So, it's a process, and I think what we have to do is stay with our thing. We have skills practices now. We're going to have our regular practice at the end of the week, and we're going to have some video, and I think it'll help us.
Bill, which game do you think is going to stick in your players' memories? The 4-2 game that you actually had a chance to tie it up. You had some chances in the third period, or the 6-1 loss.
I would say the 4-2 game, because we went in there, and not that the second game we knew what to expect, because we already went through it once. So the 4-2 game was a great game too. And you know what? Not that we didn't give our all in the second game, but that one probably hurt a little bit more. The 6-1 game, I know it was 3-1, and like I said, I thought we played our best period we have all year. And once it got 4-1, 5-1, we started pressing to get back into it. But to answer your question, I'd say the first game.
So we're planning on. Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to talk about. I was going to talk about a specific player. So
yeah, same.
Okay. With Garrick coming back, it was a back, was it not?
Yeah, he tweaked his back. I think off ice workout, and it's something he's never had before. But our guys have did a tremendous job of trying to get him back here. And here's a guy we haven't really seen in the fire. So, but like I say, we're going to take a look at him all week, and he might be in the lineup this weekend.
What do you anticipate from him? What is it that he brings to this lineup when he is healthy and available?
Well, when we seen him, I've watched him play a couple of times, and Wilkes went to the Royal Bank Cup. He was on the Royal Bank Cup championship team. He's a bigger body. I mean, he doesn't mind getting involved. He had 20 goals last year, and it seems like he's really good around the net when he gets his chances. And the other thing is, we heard he could penalty kill pretty good, so we're gonna again try to groom him like all the other guys into part of our system here.
When will a decision be made as far as if he's in the lineup this week?
I'd say around Thursday. A couple more days. We're gonna look at him today. We're gonna talk to him after practice, and we'll make a decision.
Bill, we're going to be talking to a couple of players here today for profiles. Dylan Butler, what does Dylan Butler bring to this team? Why did you want him here, and how has he improved, I guess, over that first year?
Well, he wasn't on the trip this week, but he's a kid that came in here from, I think he played in the Manitoba League the year before. Really showed some smart offensive mentality first part of last year. And then I think the league and the game kind of caught up to him because he's probably strong enough for it. But I'll tell you what, I've watched the kid all summer because he's a local kid. He's did everything we asked. He's been in the gym. He thinks the game very well. And again, he's another guy that could be in the lineup this weekend.
And the other guy is EJ Faust. I mean, he's certainly got. What's that?
Yeah, no.
I mean, he's certainly got a big role on the team.
You know what? EJ Faust is arguably, if you watch him, he has all the tools maybe to play at the next level. And another guy's did it all. I'm still, if I could use the phrase, dicking with the lines a little bit. He could be bumped up to maybe one of the top 2 lines. I thought he played pretty well on the weekend.
What is it that you see from him that makes you think that he's ready to get some more playing time?
Yeah. I think as you guys see too in the fantasy, he has raw ability, meaning he skates very well. He shoots the puck hard. Sometimes we don't know what's going, but it's a good thing. And he competes, and he's very physical, and he's very noticeable when he plays all the time.
Perfect. Thanks, Bill.
Yeah.